Welcome, dear learners. Today, we shall move on to the second part of video lecture on marketing in small towns. In the previous part of this video lecture, we have already discussed about the unique nature of small town markets, need for marketing, and strategies adopted for marketing in small towns. The role and advantages of digital marketing, along with the impact of marketing in small towns, have been studied on economic growth. The rationale of marketing in small towns on rural marketing has been discussed in the lecture. Today, in this video lecture, we shall include the key participants of marketing along with the process and limitations of marketing in small towns. Now, having established the why, let's explore who is involved. We will now identify the key participants of marketing goods in small towns. Understanding their roles in the flow of goods from producer to consumer within these unique market structures. Among the most crucial participants are retailers, who act as the primary link between wholesalers or manufacturers and the end consumers. Several types operate in small towns. General stores, often family run, provide a wide array of everyday essentials like groceries and household supplies, meeting immediate local needs. Specialty stores focus on specific categories such as electronics, apparel, or pharmaceuticals, offering a more curate selection. Mobile vendors, including street vendors and hawkers, are also vital, offering affordable goods like fresh produce directly to consumers. In slightly larger small towns, supermarkets and mini marts are emerging, providing a modern shopping experience with a broader product range under one roof. Moving up the supply chain, wholesalers play a key role by purchasing goods in bulk from producers and distributing them in small quantities to retailers. They often operate from specific wholesale markets within the near small towns. Cash and carry outlets allow small retailers to buy bulk goods and transport them independently. Specialized agro based wholesalers focus on agricultural products, connecting farmers with markets or processing units. Equally important are the producers of goods. Local manufacturers contribute significantly by creating product tailored to small town needs. This includes cottage and small scale industries where artisans produce handicrafts and textiles, and small food manufacturing units producing local snacks and packaged foods. Local textile and apparel units also provide clothing and employment. Distributors are another essential link, managing the logistics, transportation, and placement of products to bridge the gap between producers and retailers. They ensure consistent supply chains, particularly for fast moving consumers' goods that we call FMCG. They may offer financial credit to retailers and often participate in promotional activities. Beyond these established rules, local business owners and operators themselves are active marketing participants. Many operate franchises, bringing well known brands to rural areas. Startups and innovative ventures leverage unique idea or digital platforms. Furthermore, numerous home based businesses thrive, producing items like baked goods, crafts, or tailored clothing specifically for local markets. The rise of digital technology has introduced e commerce platforms and online retailers as significant participants. Many local sellers now list products on large marketplaces like Amazon or Flipkart or regional platforms to reach a wider audience. Social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp businesses are increasingly used for direct sales. Some small businesses are adopting direct to consumer that we call DTC models through their own websites, reducing reliance on intermediaries. Cooperative societies also play a vital marketing role by organizing producers and consumers for mutual benefit. Examples include agricultural cooperatives helping farmers market product collectively, self-help groups that we call SHGs, often women-led producing and marketing homemade goods, and credit cooperatives providing financial support to small businesses. Finally, government programs and organizations are key participants that influence and support small town marketing. Various initiatives contribute significantly. Schemes for micro, small, and medium enterprises that we call MSMEs provide crucial support through loans, subsidies, and trainings, enabling businesses to grow and market effectively. Additionally, specific government led rural marketing campaigns actively promote indigenous products and goods manufactured locally, helping them gain recognition and market access. These interventions play a regulatory and promotional role, shaping the marketing landscape in small towns. We now shift our focus to the practical processes of marketing goods in small towns. This requires a distinct approach due to differences in customer behavior, purchasing power, and culture compared to urban areas. The first crucial step is gaining an understanding of the target market. Small towns often have close knit populations where shared values and traditions heavily influence consumer choices. To achieve this understanding, businesses must conduct thorough market research, analyzing demographics like age, education, and income to identify key segments. It's also vital to study local shopping habits, understanding priorities between necessities and discretionary spending. Analyzing competitor insights helps identify what rivals offer and find opportunities to differentiation. Critically, understanding cultural relevance, including local customs and traditions, is necessary to ensure products align with community values. Once the market is understood, the next step is developing a marketing strategy tailored specifically for the small town context. A generic approach will likely fail. This involves careful positioning, highlighting how your product aligns with community values, perhaps emphasizing quality, affordability, or practically based on consumer priorities. Pricing strategies must be competitive and value driven, considering that disposable income might be limited. Discounts and special offers can be effective. Selecting appropriate promotion methods is key. While digital platforms grow, traditional media like local newspapers, radio, and community bulletin boards remain influential. Finally, active community participation through sponsoring or joining local events is essential for building trust and visibility. A tailored strategy needs effective execution, starting with establishing a reliable distribution framework. This is especially critical in areas with potentially inadequate infrastructure, ensuring consumers can easily access goods. Key actions include collaborating with local businesses, partnering with existing local shops and distributors to leverage their network and reach nearby smaller towns. Integrating e commerce provides an additional channel for tech savvy consumers, ensuring efficient logistics, possibly by partnering with specialized providers, addresses challenges like delivery delays. Parallel to distribution, the process involves establishing a presence for the brand within the community, which is vital where word of mouth carries significant weight. Building that brand presence involves several techniques focused on trust and relatability. Personalized advertising that resonates with local culture and emotions is effective. Using local dialects or relatable imagery helps. Implementing community centric strategies like sponsoring local fairs, religious gatherings, or sports events builds goodwill and associates your brand positivity with community interests. Loyalty programs that reward repeat customers with discounts or exclusive offers encourage continued patronage. Furthermore, employing storytelling, sharing narratives about your brand's commitment to quality, local values, or social responsibility can create a strong emotional connection with the audience. While traditional methods are important, utilizing the potential of digital marketing is increasingly necessary as internet access grows in small towns, though strategies must be adopted. Create localized content like social media posts in the local language that resonates specifically with residents. Focus on platforms popular in these areas, such as WhatsApp, YouTube, and Facebook. Ensure all digital access, websites, apps, ads are optimized for mobile devices as this is the primary mode of internet access for many. Highlighting testimonials and user reviews builds online credibility. Finally, implementing effective feedback mechanisms is essential for continuous improvement. Gather customer feedback through surveys or direct conversations, analyze sales data for performance insights, engage in social listening to monitor online sentiments, and remain flexible to make necessary adjustments to the strategy based on this feedback. Despite the opportunities, marketing in small towns faces distinct challenges. Understanding these limitations of marketing in small towns is crucial for developing resilience strategies. Factors related to infrastructure, resources, and consumer behavior can impact success. The first significant limitation is often the small market size. Lower population density compared to urban areas means a smaller overall market potential and lower aggregate demand. Businesses offering niche products may struggle to find a sufficient customer base. Furthermore, demand can be seasonal, peaking during specific periods like harvests or festivals, making consistent large scale expansions difficult. Business may need to focus on deeply serving the specific needs of this limited pool. Another major constraint is often a decrease in purchasing power. Many small town residents have limited financial resources, making price and affordability critical factors. Consumers frequently prioritize necessities over luxury or premium items, posing challenges for certain brands. Flexible pricing strategies might be needed to cater to varying income levels within the community, as lower disposable income restricts spending on non essential brands. Brands might counter this by offering cost effective alternatives or installment payment options. Compounding these issues are often limited infrastructure and accessibility, poor road conditions, or lack of connectivity can hinder timely product delivery, and higher transportation cost can increase operational expenses. A scarcity of established retail outlets may force reliance on a smaller network of local merchants. Cultural factors can present limitations, notably a potential resistance to change. Deeply rooted traditional beliefs in some small towns can lead to reluctant in adoption of new or unfamiliar products. Strong preferences for locally made goods or culturally familiar items might overshadow interest in modern offerings. High loyalty to long trusted local businesses can make it difficult for new entrants to gain traction. Novel product categories might face initial mistrust. Overcoming this requires building trust patiently through community engagements and targeted outreach. Furthermore, there can be a decrease in the rate of digital adoption. While growing internet connectivity and usage pattern often lag behind urban areas, limited broadband infrastructure restricts access for some, and while smartphone use is common, engagement with websites or apps might differ. Businesses often need to balance digital efforts with traditional marketing methods. Operational limitations include a potential shortage of workers with specialized skills. Effective small town marketing requires a nuanced approach by finding personal experience in both traditions and modern techniques adapted to this context can be difficult. Attracting and retaining skilled marketing professionals may be challenging due to fewer amenities or perceived opportunities compared to cities. Businesses might need to rely on local talent who may require additional training in advanced marketing concepts. Investing in such training programs can help build capable local teams. Businesses may also face challenges presented by regulations and bureaucracy specific to the locality. Obtaining permits for events or advertising, navigating different local taxes, or dealing with zoning restrictions can hinder marketing efforts and require careful research and collaborations with local authorities. Generating widespread awareness can be hampered by a lack of customer awareness reach. Marketing methods relying on mass communication might not yield immediate results if television penetration or regional newspaper readership is limited. Reaching customers through personal efforts or small scale events can be time consuming, and event attendance might be modest due to community size or preferences. Brands must often emphasize direct engagements and grassroots marketing. Finally, environmental aspects unique to the area can pose limitations. Seasonal factors like heavy rains or extreme temperatures can disrupt transportation, events, and outreach activities in agricultural communities. Marketing cycles might need alignment with farming seasons. Limited access to resources like electricity or water can impact business offering modern amenities. Contingency planning is necessary to mitigate these environmental risks. To summarize our discussion, marketing in small town demands specialized approaches tailored to their close knit populations, local traditions, and distinct economic realities. Success hinges on understanding that the audience, though smaller, is highly targeted, operating on principles of trust, familiarity, and potent word of mouth. Therefore, comprehending local culture, actively building relationships, and participating in community initiatives are paramount. Digital marketing offers valuable scalable channels like social media and local SEO, enabling businesses to reach audiences affordably, provide relevant content, and increase visibility even in remote areas. However, traditional methods like local newspapers, radio, community notice boards, and participation in local events remains significant influenced due to the intimate nature of communication networks. Collaborating with other local businesses further strengthens community ties and reach. While challenges such as economic constraints, technology gaps, and sometimes resistance to change exist, they necessitate cost effective and inventive solutions. Referral programs, personalized outreach, storytelling, and customer education can build trust effectively. Measuring success involves tracking customer engagement, word of mouth referrals, revenue growth, and crucially, customer loyalty, which is often higher in small towns where relationships are valued. In conclusion, effective small town marketing requires a balanced blend of traditional and digital tactics, always emphasizing relationship building and cultural sensitivity. By addressing local needs and leveraging resources wisely, businesses can create impactful campaigns that foster economic growth and community pride, making small town marketing a rewarding endeavor despite its unique constraints. Dear learners, by now we have learned about the unique nature of small town markets, need for marketing, and strategies adopted for marketing in small towns. The role and advantages of digital marketing, along with the impact of marketing in small towns, have been studied on economic growth. The rationale of marketing in small towns on rural marketing have been discussed in the lecture. We have also included the key participants of marketing along with the process and limitations of marketing in small towns in our discussion. I hope you have enjoyed learning about marketing in small towns. Thank you for your kind listening.